Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Ohio State's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. He'll bring it out. It's Nelson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cardinals' offense will come out first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in the country.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number one guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's two in this offense. So I can't wait to...
Turning it on! And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Makes a grab and room to run. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will now get its first chance with the football. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game, because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Preseason rankings may not mean that much in the grand scheme of things, but the hype factor, man, off the charts when you start the season as the top dog.
Preseason #1 ranking, part of that because of the success last year, part of that because of the talent they have on the roster. But, David, now you've got to go out and prove it. I know this team has been very hungry and very excited to finally do that today.
Yeah, and you're the #1 team, so you're getting a lot of pats on the back, and I think the coach is going to be like, all right, listen, let's go earn this. This team has done nothing. We haven't earned anything. Today starts that march where we get to earn something.
Finds a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now They get the first. It's at the 37. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Snagged out of the air.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Again, it's Sayin. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Using his feet. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Has it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running inside. It's Horton. Oh, he's got some space. They'll drag him down, but that sweet little spin move gives him 9. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run the counter. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player, but this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Say it. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Saying back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Play fake, say it. Pocket breaking down. Looking to the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. He'll pull it down and run. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Cardinals come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the offensive line's got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Powers through. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The lone back's got it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that third down and short range.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The offense changing the play. 4th down, say it. Looking for a big gain. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Say it. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a heat. Buried before he could blink.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. In the red area, it's Jackson. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeye! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason, an injury this early in the year. Out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Horton. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. Upstairs to make the catch. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's the Aggies trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now back over to your game in Columbus. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, and you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you could tell when he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice play.
The run inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got in the lead. Well, you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Sayin to throw. Pressure coming. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Again, it's Sayin. Get it out on the screen. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the move, he fires. Working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Looking for a crease. It's Horton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Say it. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice.
Caught, and he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go play action with Sayet. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Strong, firm tackle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Jackson. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Buckeyes will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play fake, Julian Sayet. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Throw it, Sayet. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And the 2nd half looking a lot like the 1st half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. That's caught. It's Thompson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run to the right. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should taking it the other way. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Got a man. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He now has 80 yards rushing now here in week one. A solid start to this new campaign. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. Got a man in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for the score. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. That will take us to the 2-minute. And not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Calls his own number. Got a little grass. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
See it. Fires to the right. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The run inside. It's Thompson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thacker. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.